Good evening. I'm Maisha Brody with HealthWise. A look at how you can achieve and maintain good health. Brought to you by Value Drug Pharmacy, Your Health Matters, and Hermosa Health Center, your place for modern health care. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call us at 974-3370. Did you know that a Jamaican actress who starred in an educational video about HIV treatment adherence in 2017 has faced discrimination since the advertisement was aired? Although she was a talent and not living with HIV, she was perceived to be positive and has been denied bookings. Her child was also teased at school. This shows the challenges HIV-positive people face daily. A survey conducted in 2019 among 509 HIV-positive people revealed that 33% of participants reported experiencing at least one form of stigma or discrimination due to their HIV status. In this week's edition, Director of the Enabling Environment and Human Rights Unit at the National Family Planning Board, Carleen Temple Anderson, tells us more about the stigma associated with HIV and what is being done to end it. She says, according to the survey, the common forms of stigma experienced by persons living with HIV are gossip and verbal harassment.
We've also found out that because they are so fearful, the most frequent response for the participant was that the fear of being excluded or isolated by friends and family is one of their biggest concerns. That is why they don't disclose. We also recognize that 53% of the participants reported that their HIV status made them feel guilty, ashamed, worthless, and or dirty.
Mrs. Anderson notes that discrimination has more serious impacts, such as causing HIV-positive persons to not seek treatment or to not take medication as prescribed.
They are afraid of taking their medication in public. So their treatment that they get, the medication that they get, because they have to take a certain time, they're uncomfortable taking it in the spaces, even their own home, because they're afraid that when they're taking the medication, someone will ask them why are they taking it. You have at the workplace, if they after lunch or they have to take the medication at a certain time, and they're in the workplace, they're also afraid of taking it because they don't want people to ask them. With that said, they will miss their medication. And when you miss your medication, this impacts negatively on your health outcome.
She adds that some persons are afraid of visiting health clinics due to possible discrimination.
Because if they go to a certain health clinic that's within their community, they also are concerned that the persons at the health clinic are from the community. They will know them and they might bring the information back if they know where they're going at the health clinic. That's a major concern that we have. So what has been happening? This is how impactful it has been. Persons who will live in Montego Bay might come to Kingston, to the health center in Kingston, so as to hide and ensure that the persons there don't know them. And so to travel from Mobay to come into Kingston, that's a cost. So to do that every month or whenever you have an appointment, that is going to be a challenge. And so that also impacts on how often they actually get their treatment, care, and support that is offered.
So what is being done to tackle discrimination against persons living with HIV? Mrs. Anderson says the National Family Planning Board has launched the Champions for Change campaign. It involves partnerships with public officials, among other things.
They have made themselves available to do interviews and have conversations and engagement with their own network and in their own social media space to say, I stand with persons living and affected with HIV. I am here to say that nothing is wrong with them. They are human beings like us and they should be treated. They should have access to work and access to all the opportunities that everybody else has, irrespective of whether they're infected or affected by HIV. So that's one of the big parts of it. We also have an ad on television and on radio, just reminding persons that if you want to join in, come and join with us to say, listen, we can make a difference. If we are here for people, if we are here to say, listen, when you hear people discriminating, say, no, don't do that. In the workplace, no, that's not how you treat with people. In the health facility, no, that's not how we treat with people. If we can all stand up and say, no, we need to stop, don't do that, that's what we're calling out on. So we're calling out on persons to become champions, to speak out, to stand with, and let people know that we're all human beings and we all want support. Because we all want to be successful people. And we have examples of people living with HIV who are thriving and living positively.
Director of the Enabling Environment and Human Rights Unit at the National Family Planning Board, Carleen Temple Anderson. Now for this week's Dose of Medicine. If you are HIV positive, seek support. Studies show that people with strong social support are less likely to feel stigmatized than those who are isolated. And for persons who are HIV negative, educate yourself and others. Discrimination against people with HIV is often rooted in a lack of understanding about the virus and how it spreads. That's it for this week's edition. Brought to you by Value Drug Pharmacy, Your Health Matters, and Hermosa Health Center, your place for modern health care. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call us at 974-3370. Being healthy is a journey. So join us again next week for another edition. I'm Maisha Brody. Until next time, be wise and stay healthy.